Hi guys, it's Rel Klein and you're watching a making of movie idea on the spot where I pick randomly one genre, one place, and 3 items and I come up with the movie idea on the spot. First I want to say I am tired because there was a huge snowstorm last night in the Northeast, and so it was like banging against it was really a lot, and so banging, and then it was like making my AC make weird noises, so I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. Now my AC doesn't work, so yeah. Yeah, I'm very tired, but I'm technically, I think, done with finals now, so yay. I only have 3 semesters left of college, and one of them, hopefully, I'm in LA. So wow. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, here we are with genres. It just looks like there's none of them in this bag. So weird. I know yesterday I didn't do it that well. Like, the idea wasn't that close to the genre. I can't remember what the idea was because I'm so tired right now. But I remember that the genre was mystery. Film noir again. I don't get drama anymore. Technically, a lot of these ideas, like mystery or whatever, are closely related to drama, but I just don't like how to make it. I don't know. It's just by the beach. Not really film noir. I don't know. It's just hard because film noir is not a huge genre, and I haven't watched a million film noirs. And this is I don't know what, my 5th time getting it. I think I just got it the other day too, so it's okay, I'm mixing up the other items. I'm so tired. It's hitting me now. It wasn't hitting me earlier, but now it's hitting me. So, got 1 item. Two. Plan, instruments, and gym. Oh god. I guess those items would work if it's something with a beach, but it's film noir. So it's a film noir by the beach with a plan, instruments, and gym. Who ever seen a gym in a film noir before? Okay, so I'm not gonna do exactly gym. I'm gonna do working out, but it doesn't always have to be exactly the item if it's close enough. So that's what I'm going with. Obviously black and white, because always I think film noir in black and white. And so I'm just seeing this woman who lives by the beach. Yeah, and so at night she can't sleep, she has trouble sleeping and so. And she comes, oh my god, maybe it could be a silent film. Anyway, could be, I don't know, or maybe just a film with not a lot of words, but it still has a lot of sound. I want it to be sound, just not a lot of dialogue. How about that? And so she comes and she takes a lot of walks on the beach every night, and so she sees this guy working out on the beach, and she's entranced by him and everything. And the next night she can't sleep again, and she sees him playing instruments, and so she can't see fully his face. It's kind of more of his figure, but she knows it's the same guy every night because of his figure and the way his body is. And she's afraid of getting closer and you know, revealing herself to him because she's so entranced with him and she loves watching him. And so she kind of creates a plan. So yeah, this movie literally already, it's sounding most of it's just gonna be a lot of watching and watching from afar. And I feel this one also, because movies especially, I think definitely less now, but definitely in the 20th century with film, it's in, I don't know exactly prevalent in film noir, but around that time the male gaze was something that was very big. And I think we're doing better now in the film industry to not have the male gaze. But I think this could be like a reverse and subjective against it with the female gaze, and she's kind of seeing him in the female gaze. And it's interesting too, because we're not even seeing his face. It's more of like the shape of his body and like what he's doing. So it's very, I guess, female gaze. And so she tries to plan out like what exactly she wants to do, like what she wants to do, and like maybe she doesn't even say it, but like maybe she like writes it, and you can like see her going to stores and trying to figure it out and stuff. A lot of sound, but not a lot of dialogue. And yeah, black and white. And then one day she thinks she's ready, it's night, it's the beach, and she sees a shadow, but then there's another shadow with him, and she can see that it's the female shadow. So she runs away. And she doesn't go back to the beach for a while. She kind of stays where she is. She like lies awake in bed and everything. And maybe through this whole plan, she like learned how to like work out like he did and like play the instruments that he did. And so she realizes, and then she's like not missing him. She's missing like the activities he used to do, and like that feeling like of how he felt so alive and so in the moment and doing all the stuff at the beach late at night. Like she, you know, maybe first it was attraction, maybe first it was the female gaze at him, but eventually it became like, you know, what he was doing and his positive attitude and his way of life, that like even though she wasn't close, she observed from afar. And so she starts doing that at night, and you know, you think that's all. Yeah, she starts doing those same things at night, and then one day he approaches her, comes out. We can first see it's him because the shadow is like the same, and then he comes closer and we finally see his face, and he says hey, and that's the movie, and that's the only dialogue in the movie is hey. It could be like all like asynchronous sound is the entire movie, and that's like the only synchronous sound is hey at the end. Oh my god, my film professors would love that. They love, my film professors, they love sound in a weird way, and they love like extra sound effects and all this. I don't even know. I'm not the greatest with sound. I'm someone, you know, who is more like on dialogue, but I think it'd be cool, you know, to have just one thing of dialogue. That kind of reminds me of The Artist. You ever seen that? I think it won Best Picture because I was watching, well, I'm still doing that, trying to watch all the films that won Best Picture. I watched that one, and so it's about like the silent cinema transitioning into not silent cinema, so talkies and stuff, which like that kind of stuff you like understand, but you won't like 100% understand unless you kind of learn the stuff in school, or like if you try to understand it. So I think it was really good that I like watched that movie after I kind of learned all about all this, the history of cinema in school. And so at the end there's like only like a few lines that I don't even remember. I don't know, but yeah, that, so it's kind of, I guess, similar to that if you think, but I was actually surprised I was able to come up with this idea. And you know, I like to come up with like deeper meaning stuff. It goes into a deeper meaning, and I think this one definitely does, because it's unlike a man, it's the female who's watching in that gaze, and so you think it's something sexual, you think it's desire, but it's not actually, ends up being desire for the actual person. It's desire for that kind of life and that purpose. I don't know if that makes sense to people or what, but I'm actually glad I was able to come up with this idea, and hopefully it's film noir enough. I know sometimes I'm just like black and white, now it's film noir. And film noir is usually a lot of more like serial killers, I always think, like murdering, but hopefully it's dark enough in this, and I think hopefully it's not boring with like no dialogue. Hopefully it's interesting enough. I don't know. I will feel like it's probably not a whole like 90-minute film, maybe closer to 60-minute, like 70-minute film, but hey, I like the idea, and hopefully you guys do. So comment below if you like the idea. Comment below other items you want me to add to my items list. comment below if you have an idea for the title of this movie. Comment below if you didn't like the idea, like be honest, like if I, you know, comment below if you have seen the artist, and yeah, and just whatever. So thank you guys for watching, like, comment, subscribe, love you guys, and bye.